What is up, guys? Welcome back to CMV edition number 408 and edition number 107 of Friday Night Genesis. An action-packed card, as always, coming your way. Of course, this Sunday, guys, is the King of the Ring tournament, the 5th annual CMV King of the Ring, just p.m. Eastern Standard or so. But first, we have got quite the matchup here to kick off the show. Rematch from last week. Randy Marcantel, guys, going to be toe-to-toe. But this time it is going to be Falls Count Anywhere. Last week, the Moo Moo Man taking that cheeky heel victory via countout over the Big Red Machine. No way, no how that can happen here tonight. As these two age rivals looking to tear apart. Got a couple of debuts on the show here tonight. We've also got what I am very much looking forward to. I do believe a first-time encounter between Bob Luger and Thompson. Pierre Thompson chosen by Elijah Stewart as the first member of his team for validation. Remember, it has been made official. It will be Click versus Team Elijah Big Line. The winning team will earn their captain a future world title match, but also if Click wins, then Stewart will be forced to join Click. But Bob Luger saying that he wants to break Elijah Stewart's spirit, him and his team's spirit. So he challenged Pierre Thompson to a one-on-one matchup tonight, the big dog accepting. And in our main event, this brand new CMV Alpha World Champion guy is going to be in action. Guri Sukhanov last week winning that Battle Royal and then defeating Elijah Stewart. His first night as champion. Takes on the international champion, Chris Andrews, as voted by the CMV Universe. That should most definitely be one hell of a matchup. Of course, the Brit has a huge match coming his way at Validation when he takes on Alistair Knox, championship for championship. Knox having the night off here this week after losing to Lance Martini on the last show. Really, TV? There we go. Yes, never in the many times that Randy Orton and Marcantel have fought has Marcantel ever won. They have fought many, many times. Marcantel had his debut match in CMV Season 2 against Orton at Payback. Orton defeated him, like I said last week, taking that cheeky countout win to defeat the Big Red Machine, but there's no chance of that here. This is Falls Count Anywhere. Usually, Orton would be flanked by his boy, the other half of the CMV World Tag Team Champions, and Xander Slate. But Slate obviously not booked here tonight. I guess he's taking maybe over, going to be supporting Amber Briggs on Ferocity tomorrow, You're technically a champ? I'd say so. The Moo Moo Man. The many times they have collided has had Marcantel's number. Will this tonight be the same? Or will Marcantel finally get one over Orton here to kick off the show? Man, Twitch is weird. 20 viewers on Fusion. And then yesterday I only had 5. An hour in now I only have 5. Don't know what's going on. This fluctuation. Did I say something racist since Fusion? Is that what's happening here? Am I going to have to retire? I don't recall saying anything. That would be shameful to the public. But perhaps I did. I'm not sure. Here we go. Orton looking geared up and ready for action as things are getting underway. And as always, making this ominous entrance is the CMV veteran, the Hellhound. Former Anarchy champion. Marcantel has most definitely been impressing. It's the Marcantel of old. And he has definitely been very impressive. Look at that 5-star battle he had with Chris Andrews at Exodus for the International Championship. Obviously fell through, but certainly proved that it can hang. I thought Marcantel's song usually switches to Kane's, but it's the sound guy messed it up here tonight. Look at that, Borton actually in the ring. He knows that he might have made the wrong move last week. I think he's pissed off. The true Dark Lord here. Because it is anything goes, guys. No countouts, no disqualifications. Pinfall submissions can happen anywhere in the arena. Borton nearly getting his face blown off right there. Here we go. One half of the CMV World Tag Team Champions, Randy Borton, in action against Mark Cattell at his Falls Count Anywhere. Probably the 6th, 7th time these guys have gone one-on-one. Will Mark Cattell finally get the victory as Borton pounces on him and unloads with these right hands, cracking the jaw. Mark Cattell going to try to get back up to his feet quickly, but Borton just kicking him right in the back. As now Borton already, guys, going to go and get an equalizer, pulling out a sledgehammer. Looks to utilize it as he smashes it right into Mark Cattell's ribs. Jeez Louise. In the corner now, chillaxing as Borton, but caught right up into a front headlock. And a fisherman suplex by Mark Cattell. Jacob Ziegler getting mighty jealous right there. Mark Cattell most definitely has the size and power advantage, as he usually does over most of his opponents. But Borton, of course, is so technically sound. Double boot stomp. We're going to get a vintage Borton. Yes, we are. Vintage Borton. With that kick to the chest. Going to go grab another weapon. God damn. Borton feeling hardcore here. Former 3 Anarchy champion as he grabs that metal bat now. Cracks it right in the back of Mark Cattell's head. Now to the lower spine. Jesus. Gonna go for the pin as Borton here. Might have knocked Mark Cattell's lights out. Mark Cattell might be dead. Oh! What? What? Mark Cattell takes the L with a bat to the back of the head. Not uncut. What? What the hell? Borton cracking Mark Cattell on the back of his head. Puts him out cold. Holy shit. The quick work by Borton here. And Mark Cattell once again gonna fall to the milkman. Holy shit, guys. Borton got the early advantage, cracking Mark Cattell in the ribs with that sledgehammer. Then the bat to the back of the head, proving too much. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. Don't mess with the milkman, ladies and gentlemen. Mamma mia. How is Mark Cattell going to bounce back from that? Might have split his skull open there. All right, here we go, guys. The action continues. Up next, John Reed to the ring as he battles newcomer Twisted. Twisted made his genesis some weeks ago, a defeat to Eric Skarsgård, I do believe. But now he's back, hoping to put down a CMV veteran, a deranged John Reed, of course, letting that dark side of himself suit him to the point where he's not even John anymore. Taking that loss to Dave. John Reed says that things are not only in the CMV Hall of Famer, and tonight that the dark side of himself is fully going to control, show a new side, a new John will be his victim, but certainly out Twisted the Luchador. Gonna look to use his athleticism in a battle against the Brawler and John Reed here. Also to come tonight, guys, we have the debut of Adam Scott, the tag team partner Reese Ortiz brought into CMV, as they're going to be battling an interesting duo at Eric Thunder and Samuel Boone. And as we await the arrival of John Reed, guys, we have a tweet here from Paul Heyman. Says, with the two pups fighting for their spot at my client's throne, Guri Sukkadov plans on doing what only few have done to Chris Andrews and that is to destroy him. So the Russian Ogre looking to tear apart the Bloody Britain tonight's main event. Let's see, we wait to see indeed who his next challenger is. We decided at Validation, that big elimination tag match. Yes, Chaos and Order are in action tonight. Six-man tag in our co-main event. The Enterprise going to take on Chaos and Order and Roger Polarman. And there's John Reed sending chills up and down my spine over here. This is not the same John Reed, my friends. He's been consumed by this other side of himself. Fam, where is everyone? It's ticking me off a little bit. I'm back to season 1 of CMV here with my 5 viewers. That's okay, though. I have 702 and Josh, you know? Maury lurking. That's all you need, right? John Reed, it looks like he's almost meditating in preparation for this matchup. That's what he was actually doing earlier tonight backstage. He was in a meditation-esque pose as he sent out that warning to Twisted and Dave Turner. Oof, just cracked my finger big time. Jesus. About breaking my finger over here. As here comes Twisted, guys. Gotta know what a huge opportunity this is for him here tonight. To put down a CMV veteran in Reed. Twisted probably been in CMV about, well, since the start of the season. He's picked up a couple of wins, but mostly losses. Like I said, most recently made his main card debut on Genesis with that loss to Eric Skarsgård. It's not going to be easy, but Twisted hoping to finally taste another win here. Episode 107. And the stream is buffering. Man, tonight's not great. And this is fun one, guys. This is a fun night here. 10 out of 10 so far, the stream has been. Hopefully that's the little spike. And it'll go away as Perry White rings that bell. I'm going to get underway. On Reed. Twisted meeting for the first time. Going to feel each other out a little bit. Reed taking the arm behind Twisted's back as now pushes him away. Going to try to take advantage up on the shoulders. He goes electric chair. Going to drop him down hard to the canvas. Punch the back of the head. An Angel from behind. Reverse DDT down onto the knee. That's going to crunch the spine. Reed not done, though. Up to that second turnbuckle. He had a frequent flyer, but looks like he's going to try for something here. The question is, will it pay off? Flies high. Double axe handle. Simple but effective there. Into the pin as well. Reed hopes to finish early. Not even a 1 count. Twisted not about to go down, like, not about to pull a Mercantile, you know. Irish whip. Rebounds. Big boot to the chest. Drills him into the mat. Lag. Why? Why? Forearm smash by Twisted. Traded now. That's a big thing in Lucha. That distance between shoulder thrust and Reed going to take a ride down to the outside. Oh my God. Can you suck a dick, Twitch? What is this garbage? Jeez Louise, man. Was it lagging in that first match? I didn't see it. I wasn't really paying attention, but a flapjack on the outside. And then an elbow drop to follow through. John Reed having his way with Twisted now. Count of 4 by referee Perry White. And a tweet here, guys, from Nami and Audrey, one half of Chaos and Order. And he says, Reed and Wolf must have done something to us when they kicked Reynard and I in the head. We are at our peak and certainly not stopping anytime soon. Now, Chaos and Order coming off a win last week over the Black Label Society. Going to hope to work together with RGP later on tonight in that 6-man tag to defeat the Enterprise. Oh, a single knee gutbuster by Twisted. Now finally starting to mount some offense as he goes up to that top rope. What up, Fox? Perched up high. Takes the risk. Body splash. Nearly landed on his head. That would have been nasty. One knee, twisted with a knife edge chop, gonna light up that chest. DDT position, but Reed's not having it. Knee to the midsection, gonna regain control for the fallen angel. Uranagi side slam, gonna drive him into the mat. Kick to the back to follow through. Shocks of pain up and down that back. Uh-oh, the shoulders is not a fun place to be when you're facing John Reed. He can pull out that fall anywhere, but that time, instead drilling Twisted's neck into the top turnbuckle, then a senton. Might have broke a couple of ribs. Both, Jesus Christ, man. Reed going in with this power. John Reed is hungry. Up on the shoulders again. And it looks like another fireman's carry flapjack. Into the pin once more. Reed looks to make quick work of Twisted. A lot of frequent pins by Reed in this one. You haven't, Suntan. That's still 2 matches away. Up next it is Ortiz and Scott versus Thunder and Boone. Then Bob Luger and Pierre Thompson one-on-one. I don't know when the last time you watched was, Fox, so I don't really know what to fill you in on, my friend. Rake of the eyes by Twisted, trying to save himself. A little bit of desperation by the newcomer. Now we're getting a bit of a reversal fest. Jesus Christ, Reed in the front headlock. Punch to the back now. Twisted to a vertical base and a suplex pulled off nicely. John Reed lets out a little bit of a roar as now he sizes Twisted up from a distance. What the hell is Reed going for here? Spear by John Reed. Holy shit, cut and Twisted in half. 1, 2, oh, but Twisted able to survive. John Reed doesn't look too happy about that, but the match going to continue on anyhow. That was a wicked spear. I'm honestly impressed Twisted was able to kick out of that one right there. JJ versus Marcantel. That match never happened. They're on different brands. I think of Damien, maybe? That was ages ago. Super kick attempted by Twisted, but John Reed a little bit quicker. Able to counter that one. Irish whip, but not the second time. Down to one knee, but out of instinct. And the pin hooks that leg. Come on. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, though. Yeah. Top of the show, Randy Borton, Marcantel falls count anywhere. Borton immediately grabbed a sledgehammer, hit Marcantel with it, then grabbed the metal bat, hit him in the back of the head, and pinned him. Hey, what up, Hellish? Just not just in time, but this matchup still raging on. Forearm smash by Twisted. Looks to stay in control. There's an inverted atomic drop. Now a scoop slam. The newcomer rolling. And John Reed might be in trouble. Dragging him to the middle of the ring. Twisted lining up the shot. Knee to the side of the head. Looking to crack open that cranium. Not done. Put up into a seated position. The luchador from Mexico now sizing up Reed as he kicks him in the back. Oh, shoots or something there, but a nice reversal by John Reed into a DDT. That's going to turn things around. As now Reed looks for something of his own, but Twisted able to reverse. Things are pretty evenly matched between these two, I gotta say. Nobody's been discernibly in control. As now we get a Hangman's Face Buster from Twisted into the pin as well. 1. Oh, not even a 2 count, though. Jeez Louise. Twisted looking to stay in the driver's seat, but Reed's not going to allow it. Punch up under the gut. What a matchup this has been thus far. Reed looks to close it in with a tour of the islands. What a slam by Reed. 1, 2. Oh, but only a 2 count. Hands on top of his head. John Reed can't believe that wasn't enough to do it. But not too sure what the fuck Reed just did right there. I guess that's the other half of him. That's what we're going to expect from now on. Just going nuts. Reed coming up from behind for something. Twisted's having none of it. Goes for a scoop slam maybe, but Reed with a beautiful reversal into a DDT. What is Reed doing in this match? Been a Rooney by the Angel. Forearm smash. Now another forearm smash. Just mowing Twisted over. Out of the corner goes Reed, building some steam. Forearm smash a 3rd time. Then a bull. And Twisted might be Face in the end, tour of the islands a second time. No pin attempt by Reed this time, though. Jawbreaker. Twisted closes in. Has a front headlock. Brainbuster! I believe the last match that Baker had. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Is this say a yes? Sharpshooter! Sharpshooter applied by Twisted. Will John Reed be forced to tap? No, escaping actually rather quickly. I think that should have been a rope break anyhow, but luckily Reed able to escape in his own regard. Yeah, but I think the last match Baker had was before Exodus. He challenged Knox for the Anarchy title and lost. Another spear, this time out of nowhere by Reed. 1, 2. Are you serious? Twisted kicking out of a second spear. Now John Reed is pissed, and I don't blame him. How the hell did Twisted kick out of a second spear? Couple of elbows raining down on top of the head of Twisted there. And John Reed now has to figure out what the fuck he's got to do to win this match. Oh, nice short arm. Just taking Reed down as Twisted lines up the shot, guys. Super kick a second time. Goodness gracious. Twisted about to get a big W. 1, 2, 3, and Twisted with the win. Holy shit. John Reed takes an L. I don't know how Twisted won that goddamn match. He kicked out of 2 spears. Oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me we're going to get a handshake here. Please deny it, Reed. Oh, good God. Reed shaking hands with Twisted. Maybe Twisted will become a Twisted shaking hands with everybody. His or by the way. Hey, maybe Reed looking to recruit some guys. Who knows, you know? You never know. I'll be right back. Gotta get a drink of water. All right, guys, great win there for Twisted after a hard-fought back-and-forth matchup, and now it's time for our third match of the evening, as we are going to get ourselves a little bit of a debut here. Reese Ortiz, of course, been around in CMV for about a month and a half now, has yet to get himself a victory, so has decided to call in his good pal here, and Adam Scott, making his first appearance in CMV. These two men going to be paired up against a unique forming, no doubt, and Eric Thunder and Samuel Boone. Eric Thunder, of course, guys, has been unbeaten in singles action for over a year and a half. Last time we saw him was at Exodus inside of Rage in a Cage. But last season, he held the World Tag Team titles with Matt Jefferson for 4 months, and they were named Tag Team of the Year. So you can't really ask for a better partner than Eric Thunder. And, of course, Samuel Boone bringing that Boone juice. This could be reckoned with, Thunder and Boone. What up, Bat? Still a lot to get to here on Genesis number 107. Of course, after this matchup, guys, Bob Luger and Peter Thompson going to go at it. Then we've got that big 6-man tag in the co-main event, Enterprise versus Chaos and Order. And RGP, and then in the main event, new Alpha World Champion Guri Sukhanov will be battling International Champion Chris Andrews. That match voted by the CMV Universe. Here we go, our first look at Adam Scott as he pairs with Reese Ortiz. Very blue. Blue World Order here taking over Friday Night Genesis. Oh, geez, Vinny hasn't had a match since the start of the season. Here we go, guys. Eric Thunder now making his way out onto the stage. Like I said, a former CMV World Tag Team Champion last season alongside Matt Jefferson in Extreme Conditions. Held those belts for 4 months. Were voted as Tag Team of the Year. Really, if I were to have to step into a CMV ring in a tag match and I got to choose my partner, I'd choose Eric Thunder. This guy's been unbeaten one-on-one for over a year and a half. Definitely the longest unbeaten single streak, if you will, in CMV history. And his tag team partner, they're going to be the purveyor of Boone Juice and the former CMV United States champion, Samuel Boone. Boone, of course, returning after an 8-month hiatus last month. Thus far, though, in his comeback, has yet to get a victory. Most recently taking that L to Sean Kent on the pre-show of Exodus. Maybe he and Thunder can try to work together. Maybe they'll be a perfect pairing. Excuse me. Got distracted by something there for a moment, but we are back. Back to earth. As Genesis going to continue. Here we go. Tag team action. Ortiz introducing us to his good pal Scott here as they debut against Eric Thunder and Samuel Boone. Perry White going to ring that bell, and here we go. Let's get it on. Going to be Ortiz and Eric Thunder starting things off. Like I said, Ortiz been in CMV about a month and a half now. Has put on some great matches. Made his Genesis debut actually last week with a loss to Pierre Thompson. But he most definitely proved that he could hang. Was one hell of a bout with the big dog. Of course, Pierre Thompson in action right up next against Bob Luger. As Reese Ortiz going to push Eric Thunder to the ropes here. Will we get a clean separation? We will. Some respect shown by the newcomer to the CMB veteran. Oh, the Royal Rumble is about 5 months away from right now. Oh, nasty T-bone suplex by Ortiz there. Of course, Thunder, one of the smallest guys in CMB. I'd say definitely on Genesis. But he's got that speed, that athleticism. Reese Ortiz certainly casting a shadow over him right now, though, as he locks in a Rings of Saturn. Thunder doesn't want to stay around in that for very long. And a tweet, guys, from Harvey Hastings says, this Roid Ripper was a U.S. champion. Good thing I'm building its reputation back. I don't know that I'd say Samuel Boone looks like he's been on Roy. He's a pretty thin guy. I think Harvey Hastings looking for those excuses to hate on former champions, you know? What's he got to say about Schmitty? How about Xander Slade? What's he got to say about Slade? I dare him. Another power slam by Ortiz there to Thunder. Gonna get a little bit of chocolate rain or maybe some Boone juice. Lion salt by Ortiz. Oh, no, we don't follow the IRL WWE schedule. Technically in CMV, we're in 2019, so, you know, it's very, very confusing. Try not to talk about it too much. Reverse DDT, though. But Thunder now drags Ortiz over to his corner. Looks to make that tag to Boone. So that Boone can step right in and get to work on Ortiz here. Great strategy. Up to that second turnbuckle goes Samuel. As he beckons for Reese to rise up to his feet. The hell's he looking for here? Thunder just slapping his ass. That's the kind of team this is, I see. Misses the chop, but catches Reese with that spinning reverse STO. You see Adam Scott wants to get in the ring. Wants to get his first taste of action here in CMV. Looks like Adam Scott's a smaller guy, actually. You might like to see him tear it up with Eric Thunder. Speaking of Eric Thunder, he's going to help out Samuel Boone a little bit on the outside. Boone's still a legal man, but Thunder going to chuck Ortiz back in the ring. At least he's trying to here. Reese having none of it, says, get your hands off me. trio back up, sets him free, but from behind, the numbers game strikes as Boone catches him off guard with that neck breaker. Count of 4 now by Perry White. Reese Ortiz, man, he's in a bad part of town. Got to get back in that ring. DDT to Boone. Connecting to the outside with those pads offered little to no support. The hard concrete that lies beneath. Boone thrown back in the ring. There goes Reese Ortiz. Face first, smacking off the ring post, guys. We're kind of 7, I think. Oh, guys, 8. Thunder might be about to screw Ortiz. 9, Ortiz, get back in that ring. Oh, my God. By the skin of his teeth, but right into an inverted leg drop bulldog. Uh-oh. Punch to the midsection. Samuel Boone, I think, was setting up for something there. Kick to the midsection instead from Ortiz, as now he goes for a suplex, drops down behind as Boone, though, former United States champion with a neck breaker. And speaking of United States champions, Harvey Hastings back at it again, says, Schmitty literally tried to fire me. I can safely say that I was not a fan. Irish over to the corner. What's Boone looking for here? Punch to the midsection. Perry White, apparently that nearly knocked him down. Maybe a cutter from that second turnbuckle. Samuel, I think he might have drank a couple of cases of that Boone juice before coming out here. As he goes for the pin, hoping that'll be enough to knock off Ortiz, but only a 1 count on the newcomer. Samuel shoots back in. Head scissors applied. Going to try to unload some elbows, but Reese is having none of that. Escapes through the legs. Luckily, Samuel is covered in that baby oil, so that's easy for Reese to escape there. But look at that reversal by Samuel. Boom! Who now gets off a nasty leg? A nasty leg, a nasty heel hook. Right to the side of the head, but the God shining down on Ortiz here as he gets that rope break. Lucky placement. Samuel Boone was so excited after hitting that rush into the pin, didn't see the rope break. That was clear as day. Now Ortiz has a second chance because of it, as he brings Boone up to his feet. Gonna try to shoot him for a belly-to-belly. It was looking like instead an elbow straight to the face. Now Samuel Boone with a German suplex right into the turnbuckles. Not done, though. Another German suplex. Oh, boy, taking him to Suplex City, it seems. And there is the third one. Reese Ortiz desperately trying to get over and tag Adam Scott, who's yet to be legal in this matchup. Oh, Ortiz! What's he looking for here, guys? Stalking Samuel Boone. That super kick to the back of the head that we've come to expect from Boone and Samuel, or come to expect from Ortiz, I should say. Boone is completely unconscious, limp, like a spaghetti noodle, as Ortiz hooks that leg. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Scott hasn't even been tagged in yet. Ortiz looks to end the match. Oh, just as I say that, here we go. Our first look at Adam Scott, my friends. Let's see what he can get done as he comes in. Samuel Boone still down, reeling from that super kick to the back of the head. But there we go, maybe playing possum. Knee up to the chest. Stomp down onto the arm. Scott face to the canvas. Look at these mini punts right to the face. I want Boone, honestly, to tag in Thunder right now. I'd love to see Thunder and Scott go one-on-one, but instead, looks like an Osaka street cutter. Something you see very rarely. A beautiful maneuver, though. Adam Scott dragged away from the ropes as Boone looks to make the pin, hooks that leg, but only a 1 count. Scott only just got into the match. Now grabbing him by that mohawk. Headbutt. Jeez Louise, Boone. Drank a little bit too much Boone juice, I think. And Adam Scott hasn't even hit a move, guys. She's about to come in and job. Spinning heel hook, but no counters to Scott with that clutch. Superman punch. Gonna floor the former United States champion, as now Scott drags him over to his corner and makes the pin. That was very smart by Scott. 1. Oh, what? I think Thunder, I don't know what just happened right there, guys, to be honest. Reese Ortiz is taken out now, though, after that arm drag by Thunder. Adam Scott looks a little bit pissed about that as he goes over to Thunder. Don't take your eye off the ball, man. Samuel Boone's who you got to beat here. Adam Scott realizing that. Reese Ortiz still down, but okay, what is Scott doing here now? Lining up the shot, the debuting rocker with a spear. A lot of spears tonight. Into the pin he rolls, but a rope. Geez, the rope breaks in this matchup. And now going right back to Eric Thunder. Eric Thunder keeps talking about Adam Scott's mama. Arm drag. That distraction allows Boone to fire back. Wrong time to taunt, though, my friend. Now he's going to pay for it, or maybe not. Reverses the scoop slam reverse DDT. Grabbing him by those ears. Brings him up face to face. Boom with the double axe handle. Double axe handle again. Ducks the clothesline off the ropes. Clothesline of his own. Still not done. Adam Scott looks for refuge in the corner. Not going to find it, though. Boone closes in. Irish whip into the corner. Looks at Reese Ortiz still down there. He was finally back up. Brings Scott over to his own corner. Grabbing him by that neck for another cutter. Not going to go for the pin, though. Might be a mistake if you ask me, because now Scott looking to use some dirty heel tack and trick in the eyes right there. There's the spinning heel hook waster. That's going to be another rope break. Yep. Boone getting so unlucky. And Ortiz going to be taken out again. Just got backed up. Boone going to bust Scott wide open with some more punch straight to the face. Man, Boone needs to stop being so overzealous after he hits that heel hook. Nice reversal by, oh! Jesus Christ! Scott introduced face first to that middle turnbuckle. Boone obviously very proud of himself, dropping down to 1D. You could tell that gas tank is running on empty. This has been quite a back and forth tag team matchup. Sammy Boone might want to think about tagging in Air Thunder. Oh my God, Boone again. With another cutter off the second turnbuckle. Reese Ortiz is still down on the outside. Into the pin. 1, 2. No, but only a 2 count. Adam Scott survives just as Ortiz gets back into his corner. Ortiz, man, he's got to make the tag. Got to get himself in there. Scott escaping the head to just punch the cheeky little punch in the midsection. That was very slow. Oh, Adam Scott with a knee bar. Wait, oh no, it hits like a big. Oh, and Boone taps. What the hell? That came out of nowhere. Ortiz gets his first win as Scott taps out Samuel Boone with a rolling figure 4 knee bar type maneuver. Coming out of nowhere with that shit. Damn, Boone was dominating the past like 5-6 minutes or so in that match as well. Hey, what up, Borton? You missed the phenomenal opening matchup between Borton and Mark Cattell, gotta say. The greatest thing. I guess Ortiz made the right move in calling in Adam Scott to see him be to tag team with him. It looked rough there for a while, but Scott pulling out the fucking rolling knee bar. I'm just gonna call it that because I don't know what the hell it was. Samuel Boone taps. Borton did win, and I think about a minute and a half. Definitely not longer than 2 minutes. Alright, my friends. Some more click action coming our way. Earlier tonight, of course, Randy Borton kicked off the show, making quick work of Mel. Now it is about to be Bobby Boy Luger. The work ethic titan in action. That is Suntan. Yes, Suntan Dash reunited. And it feels so good. OLW raid. Oh, bless for the host. Welcome. Glad to have you here in CMV for Friday's number 107. As up next, guys, Luger about to take up Pierre Thompson. Like I said at the top of the show, We know that it's been confirmed, validation, it will be Team Click taking on Team Stewart with big implications on the line, because whatever team wins will earn their captain a future shot at the Alpha World Championship. But even that isn't the pinnacle, isn't the big point, because if Click wins, guys, Elijah Stewart will be forced to join Click, will step out of the way of Bob Luger, finally move himself so that Luger can focus on the Alpha World Championship. And Elijah Stewart put himself in that scenario, because remember, General Manager Casafave made the match. He said, Click Team Stewart, whoever wins gets the captain title shot. But Luger said, I'm not about that. I deserve my one-on-one shot. And Elijah said, here, all right, I'll make the pot a little bit sweeter. If I lose, if my team loses, I'll join Click. I copied over the entrance. I thought this was it. Yeah, beautiful new attire on display for Bob Luger here. Looking snazzy as hell. Crazy J. Oh, hello. Yes, I believe we talked once on the Twitter. Welcome, blessed for the host. Bob Luger saying that he wants to break Elijah Stewart and his team's spirit. So he has challenged every member that Elijah Stewart enlists to face him in one-on-one competition. Pierre currently is the only man chosen. Obviously, it's going to be Bob Luger, Xander Slate, Randy Borton, Reese Matthews. But so far, Elijah Stewart has only chosen Pierre Thompson. He's got to get two more partners. Validation just 3 weeks away. That beautiful, magnificent entrance. Of course, still to come, guys, in our co-main event, going to be 6-man tag team action. The Enterprise going to debut on Genesis. D'Angelo Prince and the Jackson Bros take on Chaos Order and RGP. And in our main event, new Alpha World Champion Gary Suckingham in action for the first time, winning the title last week. A battle royal, and then defeating Elijah Stewart, of course, in a great matchup. Takes on international champion Chris Andrews tonight, as voted by the CMV Universe. Yeah, this tweet earlier tonight from Pierre Thompson says, I put you down once, Luger. I'll do it again. And that's indeed Pierre Thompson, of course. When he first debuted in CMV, he was a part of the Fusion roster, but after losing a loser leaves the brand match, actually, to Xander Slate, he came to Genesis, and one of his first matches, he defeated Bob Luger. And of course, Luger was a big, obviously still a big deal, but that was when Luger was really first rising to power on Genesis. I think that was before he was Alpha World Champion. Maybe when he was Alpha World Champion, I'm not sure. We all know I don't have that great memory. But it's certainly been a good while. Maybe even a year since the last time they fought. But here we go. Bob Luger in his beautiful new attire takes on the big dog, Pierre Thompson. Of course, just last week, Pierre Thompson took a loss to Xander Slate, so that's certainly got to be hurting his morale a little bit. As you get a stalemate in the corner and a clean break, surprisingly. I'm very much surprised that Luger didn't take the cheap shot right there. Side headlock now by the Work Ethic Titan, as he has Pierre Thompson in trouble. You can see they're feeling each other out. What up, Hellish? Welcome back. Hope your house isn't on fire anymore. Rebounds off the ropes as Luger right into a spinning back elbow by the former national champion. Nicely done right there. Now Luger down on one knee. What is this? Neckbreaker onto the shoulder, but not finish into a butterfly suplex. Throws him overhead. The power on display there by Primetime. Misses the stomp, though. Rolls to the outside. Luger luring him out. Misses the wheel kick, though. Goes right overhead. Now Pierre going to make a pay with an alpha mare. Water slide onto the outside with those pads offer little no support. Pretty much down onto pure concrete right there. Then a kick to the back. Certainly going to do some damage to that spine. Bringing Luger up to his feet. Pierre Thompson knows this would be a great win and great morale for he and Elijah Stewart, the rest of their team. Once Elijah Stewart picks him, he has 2 more people to recruit. And of course, there's a whole lot of people. There's definitely a big supply of people who do not like Click in the locker room. So Elijah Stewart didn't have that much of a problem finding people to help him out come validation. Punch to the top of the head. Now a front headlock by the Work Ethic Titan. Count of 5 already here, guys. 6. And we are nearing that cheeky count out. The question is, will one of these guys... Oh, no, there we go. Back in the ring. Luger wants to get a definitive victory. He says he wants to break the spirit of Elijah Stewart and his team. And that's certainly been a tough season for Pierre Thompson. He just got his first win 2 weeks ago over Reese Ortiz. That's his only win this season so far. Rip referee Perry White taking that bump as Luger catches Pierre with a wrestling slam. Reverse mat slam. I think I could put over a backbreaker if it's nasty looking enough, you know. Simple pendulum backbreaker. Oh my God, he might have broke his spine. Now Pierre gonna show off his unmatched strength and raw power with these deadlift gut wrench suplexes 3 in a row. The fans chanting along. They're certainly behind the big dog. Pierre Thompson, though, going to snap that arm over the shoulder. Of course, Pierre got to be on the lookout for the Luger landing that nasty implant DDT. But, you know, Bob Luger got to be wary of the highlights. So many maneuvers in Pierre's arsenal that can come out of nowhere. But right now, 11 times he's introduced face first that top turnbuckle. Luger used on the ring as a weapon. The CMV veteran now dropping Pierre with a reverse DDT. The only two-time Alpha World Champion, of course, on the hunt to become a 3-time Alpha World Champion. If Click can win that elimination match at Validation, not only will Elijah Stewart join Click, but then Bob Luger will challenge Gary Sukhanov for the Alpha World title come ScyberSlam. That'll be the next Genesis exclusive pay-per-view following Validation. Validation, of course, the first of the big 4 this season. Fusion and Genesis Superstars going to be competing on it. Bob Luger with a hook to the jaw there. Going to go for a lateral press now. Desperation pin by the work ethic Titan. Only gets him a 1 count. Yeah, if I can sell Falcon Arrow as a finishing move, I think I can do a backbreaker, you know? Oh, boy. Pierre Thompson. We're going to throw Luger for a loop again with this trio of gut-wrench suplexes. Oh, man, look at this. 6 times now. Thompson having his way, throwing Luger around the ring in the second dirty laundry. Now another reverse DDT. Elijah Stewart got to be smiling in the locker room right now, watching this on the monitor, because Pierre is doing very well for himself. Just as I say that, Luger going to take him out with a short arm clothesline. Ah, yeah, Elijah Stewart too. So now he and Luger are tied. So it's a race for both of them to make history and become the first ever 3-time. Back body drop, then a stomp to the knee. Luger misses that other stomp as Luger tries to pull himself up to his feet using the ropes. Up onto the shoulders now. And face first. Right down on that top turnbuckle, some snake eyes for Luger. Oh boy, oh my God. 7. 8. And 9 gut-wrench suplexes. That's got to be a record set by Thompson here in this matchup. Oh, man, cranking that neck to beach blonde hair. Getting yanked on. As the big dog now just chucks Luger back down onto the canvas. Looks to bring him up to his feet, but Luger with a back body drop of his own now. Tries to turn things around. Drops down to his knees, showing off those 18-inch pythons, brother. Everybody in this arena here tonight getting tickets to the gun show. Now put in the corner. Oh, there ain't no party. Look at uppercut party. Cause an uppercut party. Don't stop. As Luger just unloads. Now an Irish whip to the other corner. Oh, the European uppercut. Back to the corner. Oh, the European uppercut. Now Luger got a rebound off the ropes. The second generation superstar with a beautiful drop kick. Vertical base now. Bob Luger. We know Pierre Thompson was good friends with Tim LaFave. Tim LaFave taken out by Click some weeks ago. And that's just throwing salt in the wound. Coney Island Cyclone into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Bob Luger seems a bit baffled, a bit set aside from himself that wasn't enough to do the deed. But if that wasn't, then this surely will be. Lining up the shot. But Pierre Thompson saw it coming, well scouted by the big dog. And now Pierre shoots him with a jawbreaker of his own. Distance created. Oh, reversal fest ensuing. It's 1999 up in here as these two go back and forth, tit for tat. Who's going to get the advantage? Oh, here, Thompson with a stump puller here. Certainly a unique submission being applied, but Luger's having none of that. Thought he was going to roll him up into a schoolboy. Snapmare into a seated position. Luger goes for a headbutt, gets an elbow square to the face instead. What a matchup this has been. These two putting each other to the limit. Highlight out of nowhere. The big dog closing out a huge win as he Bob Luger's kryptonite hooks that leg. 1, 2. No, Luger. You might not like him, you might hate him, but Luger, one of the most resilient men in CMV history. Gonna take more than that to keep him down for the 1, 2, 3. Into the corner though. Thompson putting Luger up high. The work ethic titan is in big time trouble. Something nasty in his future. Punch to the back of the head. The former international champion back suplex landed right on his neck. I heard the crunch from over here and right into a camel clutch as well. Oh my God, will he force him to tap, breaking that back, making him humble. No, Luger breaks the grasp on him, slips through, trips Pierre up. Now shoots in. Irish whip by the two-time Alpha World Champion. Comes up from behind. Now he's going to put Pierre up top. Little anything you could do, I can do better. Literally doing the exact same move. Back suplex. Thompson getting a taste of his own medicine. Pierre now picking Pierre's body up onto his shoulders for an air raid siren neck breaker. What a roll through. Pierre Thompson, desperation pin. You can tell by the big dog here, hoping this will be enough to keep Luger down, but it is not. Gonna try to rain down some elbows to the chest here. 3 in a row, well placed. Late in this matchup, both men drenched in sweat, I should say, pouring down their faces all over their bodies. Their gas tanks were on and empty. Bam! Neck right to that top turnbuckle. Pierre's neck wasn't already broken after that back suplex off the top rope. It is now. 1, 2. Only a 2 count though. Pierre brought up to his feet. Scoop slam attempted, but counters does the big dog. Neck breaker to bring down Luger. Now the former international champion with the Superman punch. Busts Luger wide open, blood pouring down that face of his the beach blonde hair. Getting dyed a crimson red. Thompson's not done. Another alpha mare water slide. That's how he started the match. Looks to end it the same way. Irish rip into the corner. Oh my God, Thompson, I bet is looking for his muscle buster. He is! Thompson looks for the muscle buster. Oh, Luger's in big time trouble. This is a career-ending move. Nails him into the canvas. Can he get to the pin though? Out of desperation, out of instinct. 1, 2. No! Pierre's absolutely livid arguing with referee Perry White, saying that was a 3 count. Come on, man, that had to be 3, but Perry says no. Luger survives, and now Pierre is simply out of energy. No more gas in the tank to sustain him. And Luger's going to capitalize, goes for a Cody on cycle, but Pierre plays past him. Punch to the back of the head, clothesline with aggression behind it. Face to face they stand, hook to the jaw, Pierre from behind. Back suplex. Back suplex again. German. And both men are down. This is awesome. What a matchup these two are putting each other through. War here. And Pierre just throws his arm over Bob Luger's chest, hoping, praying that Luger survives. Pierre to his feet. Moving so slowly, shoulders slumping with a discus punch right there. And Luger with the smarts, man, to roll to the outside of the ring where he can't be pinned or submitted. Forcing Pierre Thompson to chase after him. Yo, what up, Laser Show? Luger to his feet. Pierre just pounces on him like a wild animal, digging in. with the right hands raining down, looking for more blood to satiate his appetite. Luger, though, the one to throw Pierre back into the ring. Bob Luger chases after him. That cut's getting worse on his forehead. Luger, though, play of the day! He ran right into it! Donning that proverbial crimson mask is Bob Luger. And he gets taken for a ride. And Pierre just looks dead, but no. Bob Luger still has some life left in him yet. I don't know what the hell he went for there, but put in the corner now as Pierre looks right into the muscle buster, but Luger counters. Now he shoots him, but a knee to the chest. Now Bob Luger. Neck breaker. Both men down again. Holy shit. Match of the year we're getting right here between these guys. What a fucking bout. Is anybody going to get back up? Luger beginning to stir, and he goes into the pit, even though he was the one hit with the neck breaker. That should be a rope break. Luckily, Pierre kicks out at a 1. And Bob Luger's had enough, ladies and gentlemen. He says it's time to end things. Pierre countered it the first time, not the second. Luger landing. Dragging him away from the ropes. Doesn't want none of those rope break shenanigans. Make sure to hook that leg. Uno, dos, Are you kidding me? Bob Luger can't believe it. Holds up 2 fingers to Perry White, says, no, no, no. It can't be. What is it going to take for one of these guys to stay down? Swinging neckbreaker by Luger, whose entire face is just covered in blood. His forehead, his eyes, his mouth, his nose, dripping down to his chest a little bit. Pierre with a forearm smash, though. Not giving up. Thompson continues to roll as he puts Luger in the corner again. Goes for a takedown DDT instead. Stomp on the lower back. I don't know how these two guys are still conscious. Oh, don't tell me Luger gonna take the dirty, dirty heel away. Feet on the ropes. Perry White doesn't see it. Gonna cheat to win. Gonna cheat to win. No, Pierre's having none of it. Luger's pissed. He's livid. Look at Bob Luger now. Gonna go for a power bomb. And then an elbow drop. What a combination that is. And you can see that Luger struggles just to get back up to his feet, man. Huffing and puffing. There's nothing left. Running on fumes here, if that. Luger slowly but surely brings Pierre to his feet. Snapmare into a seated position. Now grabs him in a figure 4 head scissors. Oh my God, Luger playing with Pierre. So late in this matchup, after everything they put each other through, now look at this. Luger having his way with the big dog. Goodness gracious. Finally gonna let go after the damage is done. Luger hoping maybe that'll be enough. Lateral press doesn't hook the legs. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Dragging the lifeless body of Pierre to the position he wants him in as Luger now drops into a gator roll. And that's what Luger is at this point, just a vicious animal. Look at his face. Wrenching back on Pierre's head with that crossface. Just stomp on the lower back and the upper back rather. Towards the back of the head, but Pierre still has some life left in him. Yep, boy! Ooh! Ah! Pierre ain't done a 3rd Alpha Mare water slide. Thompson, clothesline, clothesline. Ducks Bob Luger's last-ditch effort, clothesline a 3rd time. Luger brought up to his feet for the play of the day a 2nd time. Into the pin, will that finally be it? 1, 2, no. Only a 2 count. Pierre with his hands on top of his head. How? How, God? Stomping Luger down, right down on the dick right there. And the highlight! Luger is down. Pierre's had enough. 1, 2, 3, and Thompson is the winner. Victorious. What a match. Pierre finally said, you know what? Fuck it. Holy shit. Bob Luger set out to try to break the spirit of Elijah Stewart and his team tonight. Instead, we got a match of the year candidate, and Thompson stands victorious. Oh, I had to chug a bottle of water there after that one. Holy cow. Pierre Thompson, man, going through hell right there. What a match by both these men. Elijah Stewart got to be elated backstage at this result. The question is, though, who are the final two men that Elijah will choose for his team in 3 weeks at Validation? All right, guys, time for our tertiary main event of the evening. Still to come, six-man tag, the Enterprise taking on Chaos Order and RGP. And in the main event, Guri Sukanov going to be battling Cruz as voted by the CMV Universe Champion versus Champion. Looking forward to the brawl. That first, guys, we got the Battle of the Cages here. What a dynamic. These two coming to a head here tonight after a little bit of a tiff on Twitter following both these guys were a part of Rage in a Cage at Exodus. After the matchup, they got a bit of internet beef. Look to settle it, prove who the true Cage is here. Tyson, of course, a former Fusion Tag Team Champion. Zach Cage, a former International World Tag Team and Anarchy Champion. This could be a big win for dashing Tyson Cage. Of course, Zach returning after a career-threatening injury. Remember, the end of last season, the final Genesis, he beat Guri Sukanov to win the International title, but had to vacate it after a nasty concussion. 2 weeks he fought to return. And his first match back against Alex was a great matchup, but he fell through, obviously also losing in Rage in a Cage. So Zach most definitely hungry to get his first win of the season. Yeah, Tyson Cage has been very full of himself ever since towards the end of last season. He won a poll on the website, cmvwrestling.com. Exclamation point, join in the chat, by the way. We'll give you a link if you have a call and you want to join. But he won a poll that named him the most dashing superstar in all of CMV. I guess the ladies love that facial hair. And he's let it go straight to his head. Obviously, Dynamic didn't vote for Tyson Cage in that poll. I did. Zach Cage, ladies and gentlemen, a CMV veteran since season 2. This man spent 2 years of his career fighting and crawling, King of the Ring, Elimination Chambers, Hell in a Cells, you name it. He could never win the big one. Finally, last season he hit the jackpot, won the Anarchy title, the World Tag Team titles alongside Nick Blake. They held him for 5 months, and then the International title. Looks to make this season even bigger and better. All right, here we go. Twitter beef taken to the ring. Tyson Cage and Zach Cage. I'm about to get it on. Of course, Zach would do well to watch himself and be weary of Tyson Cage's nasty Kinshasa knee strike. But we all know Zach Cage is ever dangerous with his seemingly endless fucking arsenal of submission holds. Submission expert, no doubt about it. They're feeling each other out here early on. First time encounter. As Tyson's going to throw him, rebounds off the ropes right into a... Oh, Dr. Teeth. Nice catch right there. And a tweet from Bob Luger, guys, says, okay, big dog, I see you. I'll break your spirit later. Who's next? So Luger already brushing that loss off and looking to who Elijah's going to get on his team next. As I'm sure we all are. Clothesline there by Zach Cage. Looks to bring Tyson up to his feet instead of punch to the gut. Clothesline. Nasty clothesline by Tyson. They're going to take Zach off his feet. Punch to the temple. And a kick to the spine to boot. As he brings him up face to face. Jawbreaker going to create some distance as Zach closes in. Looks for a modified suplex. Giving a big old hold of that big balls. Vertical bake, Tyson, vertical base, vertical bake, a vertical bake off here. Looks like a Hangman's neck breaker. Zach is setting up for there. Indeed, nasty looking. I'm going to be hit with that. Continuing to battle, knife edge chop, going to let up the chest there. Zach is now up on the shoulders. A little bit of a spin. Airplane, no, into a TKO. Woo, oh, mommy. Oh, that seems like it gave Zach a little bit of chest pain. That'll wake him up. DDT straight to the canvas, spiking him. Grabbing him by the ears, looks to bring him up. Jawbreaker, though. Zach says, I don't need no help. And another modified suplex. Veteran. Punch to that midsection. Zach Cage hunching over in pain. About to crack the rib right there. European uppercut. Love me a good European uppercut, but Zach Cage not staying down for long. The dashing one staggers. What a spear! Woo! Holy moly! That sucker spears at almost like every match tonight. I guess it's just that kind of show, you know? Everybody's just in a spear kind of mood. Nobody been discernibly in control here in this matchup, though, so far. It's been very back and forth. Nobody able to maintain that driver's seat for too long. Forearm smash into the corner, back elbow. Oh, and a nice enziguri to follow it up. Tyson not done. Goes for that code breaker, double knees, which is usually the prelude of the Kinshasa. Cage able to sidestep it. He shoots for something, taking overhead with the fireman's carry. Yo, what up, assassin, my friend? Crack to the jaw. Gonna. Oh. What a combination there by Cage. Now mounting Tyson. Zach just got pissed. He is going hard in the motherfucking paint. This is the tertiary main event. So you've missed 4 matches so far here on Genesis number 107. Still 2 to go after this, though. Enterprise make their Genesis debut, taking on Chaos, Northern RGP. Then Guri sucking off Chris Andrews in the main event. Champ versus champ as voted by the CMV universe. Should be a good one. Should be a brawl. I'm sure. I'll make a prediction right now that blood will be spilled between Suckanov and Andrews. But of course, this Sunday, guys, King of the Ring coming your way. The 5th annual CMV King of the Ring special event. And Zach Cage, man, with these lethal strikes, a knee to the side of the head. My God. And Cage wasted no time, too. Tyson already in La La Land. Zach was to put the exclamation point on it. With a small package driver. But a rope, wow, Tyson Cage's hand fell limp just under the bottom rope. That's super lucky ring placement there. Tyson is saved from what might have been the end as Zach Cage, keeps the pressure on or tries to hit him with that elbow drop against a jawbreaker. At 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Sunday, guys. We got that pre-show match. Matseo Young challenging Jack Dialop for the CMV Rising Star title. Then the tournament itself is Tyson Cage. Cage shot. Oh, goes for the kick to the gut to try to set it up. Zach having none of it. German suplex with a reversal. Tyson having a rough go of it right now. Zach lining up the shot. Making a beeline, knee to the temple. Tyson now on spaghetti legs, and Zach takes him down to the canvas. Zach Cage, mamacita. I do believe that's what he utilized to tap out Gary Suckonoff at the end of last season to win the international title. These lucky-ass rope breaks for Tyson. Backslide driver into the pin, looks to steal it, but just a 1 count. Jesus Christ, Zach kicking out of there. He really flung Tyson out of the ring. Oh, that kick just seemed to anger Zach as he brings him into a front headlock. Ooh, nice trip up. Trying to get through with these punches. Looked like Tyson blocked every single one of them pretty well. Oh, but now Zach looking for something here that's not going to be pretty. Oh, what a knee! Ooh, boy! Smoking gun. 1, 2, 3, and Zach Cage is victorious. What a win for Zach Cage, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get another handshake. Oh, well, some good sportsmanship on display here tonight on Genesis. Yep, Tyson accepting the Cages form an alliance. Or at least show some respect towards one another after a hard-fought battle. Twisted and John, all these guys are very nice guys. And as we for our co-main event, my friends, we have a tweet here from Pierre Thompson that says, Click has strayed too far into the wrong yard. Eli, you needed a soldier for this war? Consider me your front line. Pierre, real good about himself after that win over Luger. But here we go, guys. What up, GOAT? What up, my friend? About to get some 6-man tag team action in the ring. Of course, still to come on our main event, Alpha World Champion Gary Suckonoff in his first match as champion. Going to take on National Champion Chris Andrews. Looking forward to that. But first, it's going to be Enterprise making their Genesis debut. D'Angelo Prince, of course, flanked by the Jackson Bros, takes on Chaos in Order and Roderick G. Pullerman. D'Angelo Prince, man, has a career in CMV dating back to season 3. Of course, he had a bit of a hiatus, injured him last season. And then he kicked off the NGW revival, but, you know, that didn't last long. Never forget, rip in peace. Now he's found a home on Genesis. Made weeks ago in a matchup with Pullerman. Ended up taking a loss. It would be after the matchup that the Jackson Bros would rush the ring and assist D'Angelo and beating down Pullerman. So now Pullerman has Reynard and Namiz Audrey to help a 6-man tag team encounter. And a tweet from Reynard says, time to go to work. First, the young talent. Next, the championship, maybe? Chaos and Order seeming to want a shot at those belts. Their former #1 contenders for the gold have been doing pretty well for themselves this season. Like I said last week, they got a win over the Black Label Society. Sorry, hang on a second. All right, back to it. Whew. Here we go. The Enterprise. The Jackson Bros been competing in CMV, since the start of this season, they got themselves a couple of wins. Obviously making some sort of alliance with D'Angelo Prince here. Two tweets, guys. First from Drake Sanchez says, God has been dismissed. The devil is soon to come down and rain hell on CMV. Drake Sanchez, who competed for a little while last season, apparently looking to make a return. And then a tweet from Adam Valentine says, this has been a great Genesis, but a big lack of Adam Valentine really brings it down. Here we go. Chaos and Order. Former contenders fought at Ascendance, the grandest stage of them all, for the gold. This season, they look to be better than ever. They're on the hunt for those championships once again. You ever know when you have a stuffy nose, but it's like not stuffy? It's like everyday life for me. The struggle's real, boys. The struggle's real. The brothers Audrey, Namian, right? And the Chaos Bringer and Reynard. Bringer of Chaos would probably sound a little bit better than Chaos Bringer. Jeez Louise, now I'm falling apart. Yes. Upload those dank attires on just random cause and I'll download them and copy them over. Suntan. That matching look. Last but not least, Roderick G. Polarman. Don't look directly into his eyes, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever be lost in a trance. Like I said, Polarman made his debut in CMV by knocking off D'Angelo Prince, but then was attacked by he and the Jackson Bros. Polarman also got a pretty great win for himself a couple weeks ago over Mark Intel, currently unbeaten. With the help of Chaos and Order, looks to beat back the Enterprise. Polarman, most definitely an odd entity here on Friday Night Genesis, but has proved to be lethal, proved to be dangerous. I mean, you gotta love that haircut. If you can look at it without looking directly into his eyes, just bask in the glory that is that hair. Reynard over there arguing with some fan in the front row. Said Chaos and Order were losers. And here we go. Going to be D'Angelo Prince starting things off for the Enterprise. We got Reynard Audrey kicking things off for Chaos and Order and RGP. There we go. The bell rings. Coleman Event going to get it on as Prince closes in. The CMV veteran. No Irish whip. Rebounds off the ropes. Right into his super kick. Counters though with an elbow down on the knee. Starting things off real quick with a snap German suplex by Prince. Stomped down onto the back of the head now. Looks like an arm drag by Reynard to fight back. Taking D'Angelo off his feet. Reynard shoots in. D'Angelo pops up though. Jawbreaker. Gonna put a little bit of distance between them. And wow, what a head scissors takedown. The precision on that. The skill level that takes right there. I'm impressed. Punch up onto the gut by Reynard to get himself back up onto his feet. Now a float over DDT, gonna drill DP into the canvas. Just gonna grab that arm and leg and hold him there, I guess. What a maneuver. What standing submission hold. Tag to his brother Namian. Represents the order between he and his twin. But just as deadly, the more agile. Whereas Reynard, really a brawler, a hard hitter, a maniac, psycho. Just a couple of words to describe him. Jawbreaker once again by D'Angelo Prince seems to be his go-to move in this matchup, but a clothesline and a floor him. Six-man tag team matchup, first fall to a finish. Co-main event of Friday Night Genesis number 107 with the main event still to come. Gary Sukhanov and Chris Andrews one-on-one. Look at these punches to the back of the head. Namian, unrelenting, now goes for a DDT, but D'Angelo says he doesn't want any of that. Knee to the midsection instead, going to stop it from happening. It looks like a knee to the back of the head. Don't bad. I think it's an inverted overdrive. Prince not done now. Irish whip puts him in the corner. The Jackson Bros maybe looks for a tag. Yes, he does. A big Daryl. Nothing pretty about to be in the future of Namian wrenching the arm and a double shoulder tackle. No! The nutcracker. Oh, like a wishbone. They just snapped his legs apart. Do not envy Namian, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit, that was nasty looking. His thighs will never be the same again. Does he even have his balls anymore? I think they might have fallen off right there. Both Polerman and Reynard look for the tag, but Namian able to make it there in time and arm wrench. Now he wants to get the hell out of there. Tag to Polerman. As he rushes right over to Daryl, but gets caught. Daryl looks to take him for a cheeky little bit of a stroll. Now a snapmare into the corner of the Enterprise. Punch to the top of the head, but instead an elbow to the midsection. Ducks the clothesline. Gets one of his own, though. Never knew that Chaos and Order were British. Oh, punch to the back. A little bit of trivia there for all of you. Daryl, certainly the big man, the enforcer of the Enterprise. Look at that power. Just wrapping his big meaty claws around RGP's throat, chucking him like a rag doll. Now brings him up onto the shoulders for a Samoan drop, keeping it simple but effective. That throwback right there. Daryl having complete control over Polerman right now, man. RGP's got to make some sort of reversal, maybe make a tag even. Stomp onto the gut as Daryl continues his onslaught. With a crack to the jaw. From behind, he closes it in with a back suplex. Come on, Polerman, you got to wake up, man. Hot tag, hot tag. He makes it. Here comes the man. His ball's not sore anymore. As Reynard's going to check on Polerman. Maybe get a forearm smash, then a take. Look at that, he chopped down the knee, I think, right there. I don't know, that was interesting. I think Namian just threw caution to the wind right there. Said, fuck it. YOLO. Elbow drop to that inner thigh. Namian not done. Brings Daryl to his feet. What's he cooking up here? Oh, wow. I'll talk about the power of Daryl. How about this by Namian? The deadlift vertical suplex allows the blood to rush to the head before finally dropping him. And now Namian thinking about how he's going to proceed here. Working out a kink in his shoulders, wasting a whole lot of time, though. Roderick Polerman finally back to his feet on the outside, going to return to the apron. It's now Namian setting up for something, goes for a stomp. Daryl moves out of the way, goes for a kick to the midsection, catches it in the end, but pushes him back to Daryl. Man, trying to shoot something off, but not having an easy go of it. Put it in the corner instead. Tag to Carlton, and the Jackson Bros look to bring it home with the grand amplitude. Going all the way back up. All the way up, back down again. Hooks that leg. One. Ah, there's the brother Reynard making the save. D'Angelo Prince looks to dispatch of Reynard, but no. Instead, he gets a face full of canvas. Reynard looks to continue to help out his brother by taking out Carlton, but misses that spinning forearm smash. Or spinning European uppercut, rather. Looks like maybe a scoop slam, indeed. Namian rebounds off the ropes now. Corkscrew elbow drop. Nicely done. That seems to be a big move in the arsenal of Soul Claws, is just staring, like just randomly stopping and staring at opponents. Oh. What the fuck happened there? My controller didn't even die. Just randomly paused the game. That was weird. Alright then. Okay. Very strange. Oh, look at the psych out by Namian. Little cheeky grin on his face. Not done either. Oh! Breaking that foundation. Big Chris Diamond fan. And Canadian Destroyer for the layman. D'Angelo's just getting back up to his feet as Namian, guys, looks to bring the match to an end, hooking the leg of Carlton here. 1, 2, only a 2 count though. Perry White got to get out of the way. Namian on a warpath as he tags back in RGP. Coleman out, stomped down the lower back. Carlton still reeling from that Canadian Destroyer. Oh, I thought he was going to miss that. I don't know how he didn't. Just luck right there. That springboard moonsault, only a 1 count as he goes for the pin. Now a soccer ball kick, but Carlton taking that in stride as he gets back up to his feet. Now backslide driver by Carlton. Doesn't go for the pin though. Instead, I'm sure going to get Roger up to his feet. Irish whipper to the corner. Maybe looking to tag in Big Bro. Grabs D'Angelo. Now going to be Daryl. As we get another look at Grand Amplitude. Polerman gets the taste, and it might mean the end. Hooks the leg. Carlton on defense, but Reynard again with the save. Carlton a bit pissed. He let Reynard get through his defenses. Bam! Takes him down. Reynard now got to be careful. Got to get out of the ring unless he gets disqualified. Look, Perry White's looking right at him. Like, get out of the ring, man. Dude, get out of the ring. And Polerman with a widow's peak. Carlton and Reynard continuing to battle it out. Oh, Carlton taking out Reynard as Polerman uses the mayhem, the commotion, the frenzy. Oh, wow, Carlton with the assist to Carroll. I think Polerman was looking for a sig there. I'm just going to put him in the other corner. Reynard down on the outside as Polerman. Going to look for that triangle drop kick. As Daryl's hung out to dry on the second rope. Double boots right to the side of the head. Daryl's down, but Polerman needs a moment to breathe here. It's been a hellacious 6-man tag team matchup so far. Polerman wants to bring it all to an end. Reynard rushing back over to get into his corner. Arm drag though. Roger Polerman dropped down to his ass. Front headlock by Big Daryl. And what is this? Oh, bear hug. You don't see a bear hug too often anymore. Man, the size of Daryl. There we go. Look at the smarts by Polerman. Knows how to escape that. Clapping the temples now. Daryl stunned. Polerman looks to capitalize with a forearm smash. Rejects it. Forearm smash attempted again. Kicks to the midsection. No, now over the top of the fireman's carry. Daryl putting Polerman in the corner. That's nowhere that he wants to be. Oh, what a clothesline. Polerman desperately trying to crawl over to tag in one of the Audrey brothers. Daryl doesn't allow it. Puts him in the corner again. Now just going to stare at him. Looks to make the tag. RGP says no. Denies it. Irish whip to his corner. Oh, slap right across the face. That 5-star. Reynard and Namian giving RGP some room to work here as he goes up to the top and drills double knees to the gut. That could break every single rib. As Polerman hooks that leg. 1, 2. Oh, but Daryl able to kick out and keep on going on. Roger Polerman needs a breather. Tags in Reynard to try to bring things to an end. Who just immediately tags into me, and Reynard's like, nah, I'm good. Here, you can handle this. And now Reynard's right back in after a stomp. What's going on right now? They're playing with him. Playing with the Enterprise, taunting with him. Can't give someone like D'Angelo Prince, the Jackson Bros, any sort of time, though, to recuperate. Make a game plan. Daryl tripping him up right there. Stomp down onto the forearm. Puts him on his stomach. Now Daryl with a knee to the back of the head. And look at this showboat and the gloating by Daryl as he has him pinned. Has him on one knee. Certainly making the Audrey brothers and Polerman regret playing with him. Messing around. As now Reynard's put into the corner. Daryl maybe looks to put the final touches on this matchup. No counters. Irish Whip right back over the corner. D'Angelo Prince tries to help out, but to no avail. Oh, what a high knee to the chest. Then a stomp to the midsection. Oh, watch out, Pullman. To the suck some dick real quick. Pullman's not going to move. Slingshot leg drop to the back of the head. RGP returns to his position. Spear by Reynard. Gonna drive himself right through Big Daryl. Goes for that pin. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it right there. Nearly gets the 3 count. 2.9999. Elbow stamp to the top of the head. And perhaps we're gonna get a little bit of chaos in order. Vintage assisted pile driver. That's what they're looking for. Yep. Oh no, something even worse. The fans chanting, "This is awesome," before it even happens. They don't care about Daryl's life. Superplex to the outside of the ring. Holy shit. Daryl murdered. Another round of "This is awesome" chants. Damn, they don't. This is Universe Savage. They don't give a fuck. They're looking at me and it's like, yeah, on the hip, but like, yeah, keep it going. We are pretty awesome. Count of 3, but a pop-up powerbomb by Daryl. Somehow back to life already. Jesus Christ, man. There's an all-out war between these 6 men. Clothesline out by Daryl as he just picks the man apart. Outlaw stomps the chest over and over again. Count of 6 by referee Perry White. Would be ashamed to see this matchup after all they've gone through. End by a count out. There we go. 7. Daryl brings both men back into the ring. Oh, now it looks like a single underhook DDT is setting him up for, drilling him head first right down onto the mat. Might have just cracked his cranium as Daryl hooks that leg, hoping it's enough to bring this matchup to an end. Here comes RGP, but D'Angelo Prince going to stop RGP. No, I think D'Angelo Prince actually inadvertently broke up the pin and knocked himself out. RGP didn't have to do anything there. Instead, Daryl working that shoulder claw, but Reynard fighting through the pain as he gets back up to his feet. Gets off a punch to the midsection. Crack to the jaw now. Shoots him, but a jawbreaker going to stagger him. Big Daryl now closed in on the kill. Up on the shoulders. Looks like a Samoan drop once again. Daryl out of energy, out of stamina. Going a little bit too hard in the motherfucking paint. Irish over to the corner, guys. D'Angelo Prince is still down, but Carlton's there waiting for his brother. Tag to Carlton. Looks like a double Irish whip. Reynard going to rebound right into a back body drop that sends him flying through the air. Whew. Lost some height on that one, boy. Hot tag to pull him in. Reynard drops the outside, but Carlton with the smarts to get out of the way. RGP just going to wait for him patiently. Goes for a suplex. Knee down to the top of the head, though. Carlton says, denied. Backslide driver another time. And even though Prince is still down, if Carlton can, yeah, there we go. Irish Whip to the corner. Watch out, Perry White. RGP already took one of these in this matchup. Gonna get another? No, just a regular tag to Daryl to bring him back in. Looks like, what the hell are they doing here? Slingshot into a forearm smash. Then the big man gonna fly with a springboard elbow. On the knees as well. That's just double damage. D'Angelo finally back up into his corner. Carlton got to get out of the ring here. Oh, woo, missed that dropkick horribly. They were Irish Whip in the corner. Maybe a tag to D'Angelo Prince. Let him try to finish things off. No, crack to the jaw. Oh, condominium clash. Vintage Daryl. RGP wobble into the middle of the ring. Still has a little bit left in him, though, to see Daryl coming. Gets off an elbow to the side of the head. Slap to the face, though. Let's up that face like the 4th of July. And Pullman going to give Daryl another taste of this modified triangle drop kick. Woo! Double boots to the side of the head. RGP gets back in, closing in on the kill. Going to see some eyes of Pullman. Oh, going to make a tag instead to the Mian. It's an interesting choice there. And the Mian goes right for Daryl, looks to pull him up to his feet, but Daryl's waiting for him with a short arm clothesline. Just about knocks his head off up to the cheap seats. And now Roger Pullman's like, here you go to me, and I'll tag you in just to take this tag fin real quick. Or just a regular tag. Maybe boots to the side of the head, though. Namian's having neither. Big ol' punch, yeah. And Carlton begging, desperately pleading for Daryl to make the tag, get him in there. But Namian having his way, showing off that 18-inch python, brother. Dropping the bow across the chest. Shooting in for maybe a belly-to-belly. Instead, gets an elbow right down to the top of his noggin. Kick to the midsection. Fireman's carry tips overhead. Both these men battling, trying to keep their heads above the water. The end is nigh. You can feel it, but which team's going to take home the win? Daryl putting old Namian into the corner. Tries to make the tag again. Namian denies it. Irish whip over to his corner. And who's he going to try to make the tag to here? To Reynard! And we're going to get it. Chaos in order, about to be that well-oiled machine. Tosses into Reynard. Has him in the tombstone Potter position. Hello to me in front of frame. Bam! Drills him, drives him, kills him. Reynard hooks that leg to bring things home. Nobody's going to stop old Carlton, though. GG. Carlton just coming in free reign. Just pin him out. Have a little bit of fun at the Enterprise's expense, but that time he wasted it mocking Carlton. Big Daryl's back up to his feet. Oh, just randomly decided to target RGP, got the drop kick for his troubles. You see D'Angelo Prince hooting and hollering, wanting that hot tag. Reynard not gonna, oh, what is he doing? Oh, lion salt! Namian looked half dead there on the apron. Roger Pullman trying to get the CMV Universe behind him. Goes for the kick to the back, moves out of the way from behind. Nope. Irish whip to his corner. Carlton and D'Angelo are kind of weirdly placed on the apron there. God damn, Dale just can't make a tag out to save his life. Irish whip back to the opposite corner. Yeah, Big Daryl definitely pulling hmy weight in this matchup. Oh my God, are they going to hit it again? Oh no, what is this? Rolling Fireman's Carry Senton. Radar with a 450 splash. Then Namian going to bring it all the way back with a moonsault. Just no selling. Immediately starts to move. Puts him in the corner. Big Daryl looking to flex on the hitters with this condominium clash. Flatten him like a bug. Daryl sealed the deal, though. No, Namian reverses. Punch to the back of the head and a Russian leg sweep. Again, just immediately out of instinct. Well, he nearly actually got it that time, too. Namian thinking about going up high. Second turnbuckle. The Irish Whipper from behind with a double axe handle. The top of the head. Oh my God, he's going to make the hot tag this time. Namian allows it. Here comes Carlton. And here comes RGP too. Double tag. Carlton mowing him over. Oh, fails miserably. And a chop to the throat. And RGP with the eyes of Pullerman. Look at D'Angelo Prince, though, distracting referee Perry White for as long as he can. RGP's got the pin. White sees it. 1, 2. Oh, my God. That time that D'Angelo Prince had Perry White's attention, saving Carlton there. Jesus Christ, what's going to take for one of these teams to get the goddamn win? Carlton, maybe we're going to finally see Prince in the ring. Nope. Denied. And, of course, the Irish whip back over to Chaos in Order. Pullman looking to get the hell out of here already. Tags in Namian. Some teamwork between these two should be interesting. Snapmare holds him in place for Meteora. All right. That was an interesting combination right there. Now Namian up top. The hell Namian looking to do what? Up the high. Namian. Oh, gyrating the hips, looking for the money shot, baby. The selling in this matchup is atrocious. Let's just say that. Oh boy, brother Daryl got a taste of this earlier on in the match. Now it's Carlton's turn, the squats and everything, man. Leg day. Perhaps that'll be enough, at least Damian thinks it may be, to bring down Carlton here. Get Chaos and Order RGP the win. Nope, still only a 2 count. Goodness gracious, my lord. Neck crank being pulled on here. But Carlton not looking to stick around for very long. Doesn't like the feel of that. Irish whip into the corner. Maybe finally gonna. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. They can't make tags. Holy shit. And Damian's just 100% against being getting tagged on. Now we're getting Irish whips thrown back and forth. Who can do them better? Reversal Fest 1999 ensuing between these guys. Irish whip now. Can Carlton finally make the tag? No, Damian reverses. Irish whip back over to his team. This has been a long war, a brutal war. Oh, now Carlton, though. And back over to his team. Oh, boy. Oh, mama. And Damian reverses. And back over to his team. Oh, nice sit-out clothesline in the corner. And they're going to make the hot tag. Finally bringing D'Angelo. Nope. Gonna get a giant swing. A mini giant swing by Damian, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, whipped him out of the fucking ring. Just kind of being so aggressive. Tags in brother Reynard. Goes right after Carlton. Gets double boost to the corner, though. Deflects him. Sends him flying. Can we get a time on this matchup, guys? Time. Carlton now puts Reynard in the corner. Gonna make that tag? Nope. High knee to the back. No, he can have that. Oh, Reynard about to let this hot tag happen. Playing with his food. He's gonna pay for it. Here comes Daryl. Reynard says, all right, I want Daryl. Bring him in, bring him in. No, you don't, fam. Plowing over with that shoulder block. Now a single boot to the chest. And another single boot to the chest. Into the corner he goes. We know what Daryl's setting up for here. That kind of mini, I think he's hit it on everybody on the other team now. Boom! Like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Now the back suplex to bring the combination together. But Carlton's down, so Daryl's not going to be able to get Grant out. Oh, God, those boots just like fucking blinded me. Put into my soul for a moment. Yeah, that's one way to describe this match. Something. Deadlift powerbomb by Daryl now. All 6 of these guys are beaten. Surviving only on fumes. Runs right into a back body drop, this Reynard now. Just gonna get reversals. Damian's like, yep, let's keep it going, guys. Let's run out that timer. Woo! What a fury punch. Oh, jeez. Hit every rope on the way down. Desperation pin. Hoping that'll be enough. But just a 2 count. RGP just going to take a leisurely stroll. D'Angelo Prince failing miserably to take him down. Oh, another shoulder claw of doom, brother. Excruciating pain. Reynard not able to escape. Daryl circling him like a shark on the water, smelling blood, ready to attack. Well, maybe makes the tag. D'Angelo Prince finally tagged in. Wow. I hasn't been in the matchup since the very start. Letting the Jackson Bros do all the work. And immediately he can line up. Oh, poor Reynard. The air Wow, that's RGP's old maneuver. The Hangman's Facebuster. 1, 2, 3, and the end surprise. Victorious. RGP was pissed. He tried to get in there and break that up. D'Angelo Prince finally gets tagged in and wins. The Enterprise victorious in their Genesis debut. What a war. What a battle. Whew. Woo-wee. That's all I got to say, guys. Woo-wee. I need another drink of water. Chug the whole bottle. Yeah, very rare night in CMV here where Suntan only wins once but twice. The Enterprise going through hell to get this win here tonight. And here's Little Prince and the Jackson Bros take it out. Chaos Noah and RGP as we get ready for our main event now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It is main event time here on Friday Night Genesis number 107 as it is Champion versus Champion of the CMV Universe, the brand new Russian Ogre Guri Sokonov after shocking the wrestling world last week, winning that 8-man battle royal, then the same night defeating Elijah Stewart and to win the belt is taking on the international champion Chris Andrews, who of course has a huge match on the horizon at Validation in 3 weeks' time. He battles Anarchy champion Alistair Knox. It is belt for belt. But right now, he's got to be majorly focused on the beast that is about to be in his path. This could be a huge win for Chris Andrews. This is also the opportunity for Sokonov to silence any doubters. He definitely doesn't want to start off his reign with a loss. Of course, Guri Sokonov will make it his first Alpha World Championship defense at CyberSlam, guys, which is 4 weeks after Validation. His challenger will be decided at Validation when it is Team Click versus Team Stewart. The winning team gets their captain that title opportunity. And here we go. There's the Russian era on Friday Night Genesis now, my friends. Surprised that belt can wrap around his waist like that. I'm actually impressed. The Soviet era has begun. Guri Sokonov, man. I'm not going to say this season was bad for him, but it was definitely a shock to see him win that battle royal and then defeat him. I mean, I got to say, if you didn't see Guri Sokonov Elijah Stewart for the belt, go back and watch it. Great matchup. Elijah Stewart gave his heart in that matchup. It simply was not enough. Another reign cut short for the Good Vibes Kid. But Guri Sokonov, no doubt, busted his ass. He deserved that championship victory. And now it's hard to imagine anybody being able to defeat him to take that belt away. We're going to see if Chris Andrews can try his hand at it here tonight. Guri Sokonov says, "Come on, bloody brat, I'm hungry." Chris Andrews making the fans wait here. There we go. Le Bleu Everett, my friends. The two-time and current CMV International Champion. Making his way to the ring, like I said, has a blockbuster of a match set against Alistair Knox at Validation in 3 weeks. Championship for championship. I'm sure that Knox has been taking his notes, doing his homework. Knox is a very smart competitor. All right, Alistair's the one that broke Chris Andrews' record for most defenses as Anarchy champion. And it could be argued that Knox is possibly one of the greatest Anarchy champs of all time, but Andrews said, I'm going to win that belt back, be double champion, baby. And prove that I am the greatest Anarchy champion of all time, greatest international champ of all time. Successfully able to retain that belt against Marcantel at Exego. But here we go. This is going to be nothing short of a brawl, a battle, a fight between these two. Russia versus the UK. Here we go. Ring that bell. And it is on. Chris Andrews starts things off a big way. Kick to the gut, then tripping Guri up as he unloads with the right hands. Chris Andrews knows that strategy. He's fought Big Mal. Gonna go right for the pin. Gonna have to get that Marcantel replay from the top of the show. Britain has fought many a giants. He just, like I said, just fought Marcantel at Exodus, and he beat Marcantel. Marcantel is a man that Guri Sukhanov has, of course, fought on many occasions. Marcantel beat Guri Sukhanov this season. Little cheeky chest bump. Like I said, Guri Sukhanov definitely does not want to start off his championship reign with a defeat. But he has been put up against one hell of an opponent. It's voted by the CMV Universe, by the way, this matchup to take place here. Certainly one hell of a bout. That's Guri's about to chip every one of his front teeth right there. Smacked off the canvas. Guri Sukhanov, of course, is a former international champion. At the end of last season, Zach Cage defeated him to win the belt, but Cage had to vacate it, and Britt would win the vacated title towards the start of this season at Death Wish, that 8-man ladder match. Reel him in. DDT by Chris Andrews has the Alpha World Champion in trouble. This nice lag right here, of course, coming back in the main event. Short arm clothesline, though, going to chop Britt down to size. The 400-pounder certainly has the height, the power advantage over Andrews, but Andrews, man, he's one strong-ass motherfucker and a tough SOB. You don't believe me? Check out his match against Marcantel at Exodus. Jesus Christ, those two beat the holy hell out of one another. Andrews taking out the other side, victorious to retain his belt. Coconut crunch. Face first goes Andrews up the knee of Guri Sukhanov. Now a snapmare by the Alpha World Champion. Gets an elbow straight to the face, though. Now Chris Andrews voted in another poll. Actually going to be in action next week. He'll be taking on the returning Elijah Stewart. The Good Vibes Kid going to be competing for the first time since losing his title last week to Guri. So that match is going to take place next week. Elijah Stewart, Chris Andrews, one-on-one. So Britt would love to head into that with some momentum, defeating the Russian Ogre here. Easier said than done as Guri plants an elbow to the back of the head. Now a single knee gut buster, just about to crack every rib in his body. Guri not done, grabbing a hold of an arm and a leg. Watch out, Perry White. You better, my friend. Bam! How about that right hook to the jaw? Might have unhinged it. They weren't able to chew the same again. Sit out sidewalk slam. These power maneuvers by Guri Sukhanov are so damaging. Not letting up. The Alpha World Champion is in firm control right now, but just as I say that, of course, Chris Andrews able to make a precise reversal arm wrench, bringing Guri down, and a desperation pin hooks that tree trunk of a leg with just a 1 count. And Chris Andrews maybe not out of desperation, but a game plan to make Guri. You know, Guri's the longer this matchup goes, the more it's going to benefit Andrews, who holds Guri to smack his face off that bottom turnbuckle, then it flips off the fans before driving a knee into the chest. But you make Guri keep exerting, you know, using up what little energy he has as a big man. And that's a great game plan you got for yourself, but a right hook might change things. Britt a little bit quicker. And he's definitely, Chris Andrews, far from an athletic, you know, agile guy, but he's definitely the quicker between these two, as Guri uses his own head as a weapon to plow down on Andrews there. That right hook! Gonna connect successfully on the second attempt, and Guri wastes no time. Ain't beating around the bush here tonight because he knows this will be a huge win to prove the doubters wrong. Sit out power bomb by the Russian Ogre. 1, 2. No, but the Brit survives. Fights through the pain, and Guri is livid. The monster, the behemoth, who's only taken 5 singles losses in his CMV career. 5 in his near year here in CMV. That is unheard of. That is incredibly impressive. But Britt's looking to be number 6 here as he hammers away with these lefts and rights. Looks like Gary was able to defend against a couple of them, but a few definitely got through. Another pin attempt, only a 1 count. Looks like a blow to the midsection. Gary not done just yet. Alpha World Champion closed in. Another big old hook to the face, but Britt takes it in stride. Shaked off the cobwebs. Knee to the back. Ooh, then tying up the arms for a straitjacket. Looking to slow things down a little bit. Yeah, but Brody lost off of a punch twice, you know, so. And he's also, I feel like he hasn't been in CMV a year. You know? That was Curry. He has a hold of the Britt's neck. I'm going to snap his head right off. Jesus Christ. No care in the world for Britt's well-being. Just wants to get that win any way he has to. Oh, punch right to the face. A time guy. Oh, Andrews using whatever he means he has to take down the Giant. Flips him off, but that was the wrong move. Schoolboy rolls him up. Oh, but rope break. Britt to the apron, using the ropes on the outside to get himself back up to his feet. Gary Suckinov, though, lying in wait, goes for a punch, forearm smash instead. Gonna rock him long enough with a strand. Oh my God! That's 400 pounds. It just fucking flung around into the pin after that catapult German. That might be enough to stun Gary. It nearly is. Woo! Talk about a close call. And now Andrews lying in wait, sizing up the prey, looks for some revenge, but Gary saw it coming. The Russian Ogre denies it. Now the Alpha World Champion with a second earth-shaking powerbomb. 1, 2, 3, and Gary Suckinov is victorious, laying down the bloody Brit. What a battle that between these two. They beat the shit out of each other as expected. The closing moments of that matchup were hectic as hell. Able to reverse. Look at, I can't believe that was incredible. Catapult German to the 400-pound Gary Suckinov. But then as he tried for revenge, Gary was able to reverse, pull off a second sit-out powerbomb, and the Brit gonna take the L here tonight. He's got a big match coming his way next week against Elijah Stewart, as voted by the CM Universe, but he's headed into that with a loss and perhaps a broken back. Who is gonna stop? Who is gonna take that title away? Bob Luger, Elijah Stewart, either one. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it, guys. Gary Suckinov might be holding on that belt for a long time. And a tweet to close the show, guys, from Bob Luger says, "Congrats to our glorious and not generic at all Alpha World Champion." Some shade thrown there by the work ethic titan. Turn down my TV a little bit. I'm not going to do a winter match. I'm a little bit tired. My voice is starting to get a little bit raspy, hurting a little bit, so I want to save it. Make sure it's all right for this Sunday. King in the Ring, guys. Probably going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the probably 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like around today when I started. So, but that's this Sunday. Not only that pre-show matchup, Maseo Yume and Jack Dial out for the Rising Star title, but 8 men have qualified. Only one can make history and get a future World Championship matchup in the 5th CMV King of the Ring. You don't want to miss it. That is this Sunday. Make sure you follow me if you're not already, so that you know when I go live. If you have a call, you want them on our show, exclamation point, join in the chat. We'll give you a link to our website, cmvwrestling.com. All you have to do is sign up, and bam, you'll be put on one of our shows. Easy as that, easy peasy. Our Twitter, official CMV_, you can follow for signings, releases, updates, all that kind of good stuff, etc., etc. And, of course, all the past episodes are on my YouTube channel, which is linked on my Twitch info page if you would like to check all that out. So thank you guys for joining me. Awesome, Genesis. Definitely match of the year candidate between Bob Luger and Pierre Thompson. That was a great matchup. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you hopefully this Sunday.